I'm about to do something that, as far as I know, has never been done in the sneaker world. Welcome to my trip to SneakerCon Boston.
What's going on, guys? It's Sailboat from Sailboat Sneakers here, and I am at the motherfucking San Diego airport, and we are off for another sneaker convention. We got SneakerCon Boston this time. I'm going all the way from San Diego to Boston. It's basically the longest journey you can take across the country to do a sneaker show from one location to the other. I'm really looking forward to this one. Going back to where I grew up, gonna see a bunch of family and friends. This is gonna be absolutely crazy. I just don't even know what to say about it. I'm really looking forward to this one. We have 6 mystery boxes that we're gonna be unboxing from Soul Supremacy once we get over there. Got a bunch of friends coming through. There is a lot of good stuff coming your way. So keep your eyes peeled because we about to do it live. We about to go crazy. Man, it's Sailboat Sneakers and we in this bitch right now. Let's make SneakerCon Boston the best one of the year because we only got a few more shows left before it's 2022. It's time to rock and roll and take it across the country. So I've officially unloaded from the plane. It's about 5:30, 5:40 in the morning after this red-eye flight. We're over in Boston. Luckily the baggage is unloading like crazy quick, and it's already on the carousel right now. I think the bag has like $7,000 worth of shoes or some bullshit like that. And then my brother Tommy Boy is about to be picking me up. So let's go find the bag and get into the car so we can get back and figure out what the fuck is going on for the rest of the morning here. One thing is for sure, it's a lot colder over here in Boston. Still not too bad. Probably still like mid-40s, I'd say, but it's a lot cooler than it is over in San Diego. All right, now that I've touched down and I'm out by the parking, I gotta find out where my brother is, so we're gonna cut forward. So Tommy Boy came and picked me up. There he is. He doesn't want to be in the video any more than that, so we'll leave it at that. We're cruising out of Boston right now. Gonna go check out the convention center, so then that way I have a little bit of a better idea of how everything is gonna line up as far as load-in procedures on Saturday. And then we're getting back to Southborough. Gonna go over to my pop's place, take a quick nap before we start unboxing all of these beater boxes because there are 6 of them, and that's going to take a fuck ton of time. And then I'm gonna have to clean everything that's been used in those beater boxes so it can be ready for the show on Saturday. Got a lot of work ahead, but we're about to make it happen.
I knew that learning about the venue was going to be one of the most important parts of the show, so after I arrived into Boston, my brother took me on a lap around the venue so I could figure out where the load-in would be.
Yeah, if we can do like a lap around it, man, that would be majorly useful. So we're on Dalton right now, that's accurate? Okay.
The lap was really useful to understand the layout of the land, but the load-in dock was in a really weird place, and you guys will see that in part 2 of this convention video.
So I am back in Southborough, Massachusetts, where I grew up. Not at the home that I grew up, but now my father lives here. At any rate, I gotta start to get organized, get all my shit together, and take a quick nap so I can restore myself for the day and get things rocking. So I'm gonna do just that. I'm gonna go check in, see where everything is at, try to get everything a little bit organized for later, and then get a little bit of rest in. We got 2 beater boxes. Jesse the dog. What's up, Jesse? Let's put some shit right in here for now. All right, I need to get all my boxes into the same place before I take my nap. I want to organize everything and have everything in place and ready to go. So then that way, once I wake up, I can just start opening shit up. That's basically my plan. Holy motherfucker. I got 4 boxes right there. Oh, here's another one. Here's one. And is that the one that I sent out? So I got a few big ass loads that I got to bring back and forth. I got a 2-wheeler here. My friend Dolly. Dolly's gonna be helping us out. I guess I just gotta fucking do it, huh? Let's get to it. So I want you guys to see the inventory that I have. And that's only part of it. The top box is pre-packed by myself. The bottom 4 boxes are all beater boxes that I have yet to open. And there is a box with some risers for the actual show. But now I have to bring everything inside, and there are still 2 other beater boxes that are coming in too. It's just nuts. This is just insane. I'm gonna get shit inside though and settle down and take a nap. All right, everything is officially loaded inside. There's Foz. There's Whitey. There's Chung Daddy. That's our crew today. It's our crew. This is who we're unboxing boxes with for the first 3. They're here. We're having a blast. It's great. These are my 3 best childhood friends right here, guys. I think I've known these guys longer than I've known most anybody else in the entire world, and we're about to fucking open some boxes. They woke me up from a nap.
Oh, boo.
And here we are. No, I'm not crying about it. All right.
Wake up and smell a baby.
All right, so like I said, we are about to open some boxes here. Let's go take a quick look since I got everything all stacked up, and you guys will see the layout of where we're gonna be shooting the boxes today. Obviously, these are gonna be a little bit different than usual, but should be pretty dope nonetheless. Oh look, he's got that Sailboat sneakers hat on. Is that the 5-panel that I sold right off my head to you? Or gave right off my head to you? I was supposed to have another 5-panel made for me for this trip, and it hasn't got to me yet.
God's plaid.
Look at this.
Woodland camo, everything.
6 beater boxes, varying values. Here's the box that I sent over. This thing's like a whopping fucking 50 pounds, like 17 pairs in there. That whole entire suitcase also filled to the brim with shoes. And this is the room that you guys can get used to for the next couple beater box videos. It's beautiful, isn't it? Here's our crew, staff on hand. And we're about to get into this bitch.
No thumbs up.
Let's make it happen.
What's wrong with you?
So it's been an absolutely crazy day. Bunch of people came through. A couple people that didn't expect to come through ended up stopping by and kind of put a little bit of a slowdown on how much progress I would have liked to have made at this point in time, but I'm still looking pretty good. I have a lot of cleaning to do. I need to clean like 35 pairs of shoes before the show on Saturday, and it is like maybe 11 o'clock on Thursday night. There's no way I'm gonna be able to clean every single pair top to bottom. I'm gonna have to do as much as I can, focusing on the more hype pairs and then working my way into the less hype pairs. There's a couple of them that are gonna be like super easy cleans, so I'm not terribly worried about them, but a lot of work is going to go into this. I wasn't able to film as much as I would have liked to during the course of the day just because it was going crazy as far as just organizing one beater box and moving to the next one and trying to make sure that I had all my inventory so I knew which pair came from which box so I could make sure that I'm making my margins. It was just a lot, but the nice part is we did most of the inventory, I'd say like 80% of the inventory is complete. The pricing has not been done quite yet, but most of the tags are completed other than the price. There was 50 pairs to tag. Chungy ended up taking a pair of Dunks already. He got an absolute steal of a price on them. Dead stock condition would have been a super easy move at this convention, but he was in love with them and basically called them from the beginning. My buddy Witz looks like he's gonna take home maybe a couple pairs of Jordan 11s, but let's take a quick look at the overall haul that's still remaining and get down to it. So again, about 50 new pairs in inventory here, which is pretty absurd. The front like 8 pairs or whatever it is don't have boxes, but everything else came with the original box. Those 11 golf cleats are probably going to be a personal, so sorry. Not actually sorry, but some crazy heat came in these boxes. Really good assortment of everything here. And I am ecstatic about the selection that we got. Everything in the back here is dead stock or tried on condition. And we got some retro stuff, some hype stuff, a little bit of everything. Overall, it was a pretty incredible haul as far as the sneakers were concerned. A lot of really good inventory, but there's a lot of hard work ahead. And I'm basically just getting started with this process. So it's about time to get to the cleaning. And after the cleaning is done, then hopefully I'll get a little bit of rest tonight. We'll check in just a little bit. Today has been a crazy motherfucking day. It's been very long. I'm running on like the most minimal sleep over the past like 3 days. I think I've gotten maybe a combined total of like 7 hours, 8 hours of sleep over the last like 72 hours. It's not a lot. It's really not a lot. It's like maybe 10% of my living hours have been devoted to sleep, which is a lot less than the recommended. At any rate, I'm not here to complain. I'm actually not complaining whatsoever. I'm just fucking going hard right now, and I'm totally okay with it because I understood what I was getting myself into. Turning around real quick here, just so you guys can see. This is a vast majority of the haul from today. Luckily, I was able to clean about 12 pairs. I still have all of these pairs right here that need to be cleaned. It's another 19 pairs right there. If I got my maths right, I actually don't trust that I have my maths right. I think it's another 20 pairs. It's a lot of shoes that still need to be cleaned. Easier cleans. They're not like quick by any stretch of the imagination, but they're easier. I'm exhausted. It's like 3 a.m. Eastern time. I've been up almost 24 hours on Eastern time with like a little bit of a nap. I'm gonna have a little snack and put myself to bed. I know I didn't get to document quite as much as I wanted to, but it was just a constant effort to make sure that everything was moving and all of the gears were turning. Very thankful for all of my friends that came through because they absolutely fucking crushed it today. Definitely put in some work today, and I appreciate that. Shout out to all my childhood homies that are just helping me recognize the stream of mind. Really, seriously, guys, thank you so much for all of the love and support today. Tomorrow, I'll check in once I wake up, see what happens, see what the day brings. What's going on, guys? Friday, November 12th here, second day that I'm in Massachusetts. Just woke up. It is like just shy of noon. Last night I didn't end up going to sleep until 3:30. I had been up for like nearly 70 hours straight. I was fucking exhausted and I crashed hard. Slept real well though, and right back up and at 'em today, ready to get to it. Got about 20-ish more pairs that need to be cleaned. Believe it or not, 20 pairs ain't that bad. Hopefully I'll be able to crush them out pretty quick. I got a few hours before I go to dinner. I got a big dinner tonight. It's gonna be my fam, Lola's fam. Yeah, a lot going on. Need to get everything priced up, need to get everything tagged up, need to get everything cleaned. So there's still a lot of work ahead, but making some really, really good headway. Without further ado, I just gotta dive right into it because I gotta get this day going so I can get my work done as quick as possible. Made some serious progress today. There's still a ton of work that I need to get done by the end of the night. We're getting to the point where it's family dinner time. It's time for a much deserved break. I've been going since I woke up, cleaning, documenting, inventory. I got a lot of stuff already priced out. All this stuff has already been cleaned, dried off, inventoried, and what you see has been priced so far. I still got some stuff that's drying, and then I still have to tag up all that stuff, finish cleaning like 2 or 3 more pairs, and I have to get everything loaded up into the boxes and ready to go for the show tomorrow because we're gonna be up at like 4 a.m. There's still some shit to be done. We'll check in a little bit after dinner and see how it is. Everything is labeled. Nearly everything is cleaned. I would say probably solid 80% of what I got has been cleaned off. And there is a crazy amount of new inventory. Plus all the stuff that I shipped over here. Tomorrow is going to be a day. It's 9:45, aka time to get to bed. But let's take a quick look at everything all set up. Everything is tagged up for future shows over back on the West Coast, but we also have those SneakerCon exclusive prices for Boston. Help us move some shoes so we do not have to send back at quite as many. We got 50 new pairs, plus this entire box, which has like 17 pairs in it, plus all of the customs and the other pairs in this box. There's another 10 pairs in there. Again, just a dumb amount of sneakers. Like, we have so much stuff ready to go. Lola's finally here.
Hello, guys.
There she is.
Hello, hello.
Getting excited. It's time to go through, make sure that everything is labeled up like 100% correct, and get shit packed up. That is the next step in this process, and that's what we're about to do. We will check in after we get everything all put away in the boxes and ready to get loaded into the truck for tomorrow's show. The room has been cleared. We have officially packed everything up and we're ready to go for the 4 a.m. wake up call tomorrow.
I didn't do it. What are you talking about?
This is exciting. Ran the numbers, looked at what we're expecting for ROI. I can lower the numbers pretty well for a lot of people that are coming through this SneakerCon. I'm pumped. I'm exhausted. Tomorrow is gonna be a fucking day.
Oh my god, it's SneakerCon!
You heard it. It's SneakerCon. Whew, it's just been a long day. I don't know what else to say except for I'm exhausted. I'm ready. I'm pumped. I'm just like, so many things happening right now. We're gonna have a good one tomorrow. We're gonna have a good one for sure. At any rate, we'll check in once we wake up in the morning. Just gotta close down a couple of things for the night. It's been quite a journey so far and will continue to be so as we move forwards. We'll check in when we wake up in the AM. What's going on, guys? It's about 4 a.m. November 13th. Just woke up and we gotta get packed. Getting packed up for the day. SneakerCon, we on our way. Man, it's early. It's really early. Let's get this car packed. 4:28 and we are on the road. We're a couple minutes ahead of schedule. Once we get there, I have a pretty good idea of where it is that we're gonna be unloading at from doing that lap when we first got into town. I'm almost certain we're gonna get there first. Lola, how you feeling?
Exhausted, but I'm ready. I'm excited. It's gonna be a good day.
You heard it. Exhaustion is a theme so far. But we're gonna truck through that. We'll check in once we get there though. See you guys in a little bit. 5:10, got here 15 or so minutes ago. We're waiting in the wrong spot. Saw a guy with some foam runners walking out of the parking garage. And I said, hey man, is this the loading dock area? I'm assuming you're going to SneakerCon based off of the shoes. And he was like, nah man, that ain't it. And then he just fucking drove off. So I looked and I saw him whip around the corner and I was like, shit, we gotta go right around the corner a little bit. And we went down the wrong way, down a one-way road, and now we're here. And it's kind of a gnarly little loading setup. It doesn't look good in comparison to like other loading docks that we've been to for shows. So you literally look to the right or to the side of where we're at, and that's the Mass Pike right there, the main east-west highway in all of Massachusetts. Convention Center is right here. Prudential Center right up there, one of the tallest buildings in all of Massachusetts. This is like the loading dock area. It's a bit gnarly, not really much space at all. The boys right here from Twin Souls, first in line. We see them at all the shows. They're fucking crushing. This is the Heinz Convention Center loading dock. You can see that little sign right there. Yeah, man, this is definitely not the most ideal loading dock ever. We're gonna make it work. I think we'll be okay. Check in soon. All right, we got like 5:45 right now, and the line is starting to get a little bit deeper. A couple more cars. Ain't nothing too crazy going on quite yet. It is definitely a little bit quieter than it was for like Phoenix and Bay Area when we had all the homies just chilling outside the cars and whatever. Everybody at those shows knows each other though, and this is a totally different crew. We got an East Coast crew, and I guess we're gonna be meeting some people today. I'm willing to bet that we probably traveled some of the furthest, so that's for damn sure. Doors are open. Here we go. There's some assholes trying to get up to the front of the line, but they turned them around, thank God. So it's still the 4 that were up in the front. All right, they're telling me to hold. I don't like that. I want to get in there. Guess we'll see. It's like an underground labyrinth here. Just so bizarre. Way different loading procedure. Shit. This is the one guy, just one fucking guy trying to direct traffic in this network of an underground fucking cavern. This is gonna be a nightmare. Imagine getting out of here.
No.
Getting out of here is gonna be something fucking special, huh? How we doing, sir? I'm dropping some stuff off, yeah. You just tell me where you need me. Right in 13 there? Okay. Oh yeah, we'll be quick. Do you want us to back in or pull in? Okay. Let me go straight in then.
Dock 13, lucky number 13.
Let's get it.
So the next part unfortunately sucked. We ended up sitting around for another 30 to 40 minutes waiting at the loading docks. The people at the convention center were getting upset with us, but there was nothing that we could do because SneakerCon was not ready to let us in. So it ended up taking a little while to actually get into the building for check-in time.
All right, this is gonna be kind of weird. We didn't get in first like we were supposed to. We'll talk a little bit more about that on the way out. There's our spot. Boom. All right, let's go. Got in as quick as possible from where we were at, and some BS. There were already like 7 or 8 people that had totally set up. They got the spots literally right next to the entrance. So we're like in this weird corner nook. I almost went like on the exact opposite side of the entrance so I could be right next to the restroom in a corner with like a ton of fucking space. But instead we put ourselves in a really tight situation, but maybe can make a really cool table display out of it, we're hoping. I guess we're about to find out, but we gotta go move the car at any rate, so I'm gonna do that right now. I'm pretty pissed about the spot, honestly. Like, man, we worked our ass off to get here early. We were at the front of the line. Stressful, and we don't even get that first pick. It's like, damn. It's all good though. I am parked. I have no idea where the fuck I'm at. I have no idea where I'm supposed to be going right now. This is rough. Parking's gonna be like $44 on the day too. Are you kidding me? It's off to a rough start, but hey, it's all good.
Getting back to the actual venue turned out to be a huge pain in the neck, but fortunately, it helped me to find my way out of the convention center into the parking.
What's going on? The sneaker show's going on inside here?
It's going to be here, but you have to go use before.
I'm one of the vendors. I already got my stand.
Yep, they still want you to go post for until 12 o'clock because this entrance right now is for another show we have.
Okay. Well, how do I get over that way?
So you can, it's easier to go through the Sheraton, cut through the Sheraton. When you exit out, take a right, You're gonna walk up Delton until you hit the corner of Capitol Grill, and then take one more right.
Okay, cool. Thank you much. Hey, there we are. Yeah, of course.
The instructions seemed pretty straightforward, and I followed them exactly to a T, but it turns out that the other entryway, they weren't letting people in either.
Dalton, there's Dalton, okay. All I needed to do was come out right where I went in and that would have been fun. You know what's even worse is, did you look at the rate for parking?
Don't even bring that up.
Dude.
The guy said that if you try to park inside of where we came in, and it should have been worse.
We ended up walking a solid quarter mile to get over to another entryway to the convention center, but once we got there, it was locked.
All right, so I think this is, something tells me this gotta be it. Right? Exit. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, I'm asking that. We're vendors.
We're already inside. We
Yeah,
just
I
parked.
know. Did they give you a wristband?
We got
hand
stamps,
stamp?
yeah.
My two people, they went in. I had to park the vehicle.
No, I understand that, but unfortunately, they're supposed to give you a hand stamp. They should have done that.
Where? Where do we
No, not for you.
Oh.
I'm sorry. These are vendors. You're attendees.
I'm a vendor.
Yeah, well,
I don't know
Where would I go to?
So when
would
we-
I go back to that side to go through again?
When I got mine,
unfortunately.
do we have to go in through like the loading dock where we loaded in order to do that, or is?
We're not set up to take anybody in.
I certainly understand that. We were instructed to come around to another entrance that was by the Capitol Grill. Would there be another one for vendors? Or maybe.
Unfortunately, this security guard was the true definition of a masshole, and he didn't help us out in the slightest bit. He basically just told us to go back to where we had just came from. Eventually, we went back to the loading docks and just went in that way.
Here we are. Probably should have grabbed one of those tables in the corner there, now that I'm looking at it, but I think we'll be okay. The venue is interesting. It's definitely different than a traditional SneakerCon venue that I've been to so far. A little bit of an older building. I don't know, it's cool though. It's a cool spot. Let's get over to the stand, see what's good, and start to get some stuff unpacked.
Because we had 3 people, setup actually went pretty quickly, but because we were working in a really unusual space, it was kind of difficult how to arrange everything to maximize all of the space with all of the inventory we had. It took a couple of tries to get it right, but it actually looked pretty good at the end.
There he is, Nicky Piccati, the one-man potty.
What is up, everybody?
Helping out today for SneakerCon Boston. We are set up. We are ready to go. People are still rolling in. It's going to be like that all morning because unloading is a pain, getting back in a pain, parking a pain. At any rate, let's take a quick look at the stand and then we're going to take a quick cruise around. But before this is a popular thing. Everyone likes doing this, so let's do a quick fit check. What are we wearing today? Let's start from the ground up. We got the MX Oats.
Oats?
Some random joggers.
Whoa. These ain't basics, these are Asics, buddy.
Oh,
Relax, okay?
that Sailboat sneakers shirt. And then what do we got?
Toucans.
The toucan
All day.
hat. The toucan hat. Let's go over to Lola. Let's check out what's on her toes first. She's got paras and jeans and a
I am
shirt.
wearing a Sailboat shirt, but I didn't know we were doing this now.
Her outfit's not ready. My outfit's not ready either. I'm still gonna get all my stuff on because this is not what I'm rocking for the day. I got the hat, that Sailboat Sneakers hat, that Sailboat Sneakers mask because you gotta rock that. Freehand Profit shirt. Shout out to Freehand Profit. Love his art. My favorite artist in the world, actually. Got these Groupon joggers. Yeah, that's what's good. Groupon joggers. And then I got the customs. That 4D Vapor Max custom. What's good? Here's the stamp. Let's take a quick look. We got the customs up top there. And as always, bigger sizes on the right, smaller sizes on the left. You work your way from the well all the way up to the top shelf. Don't worry, there will be some sick B-roll footage coming in 3, 2, 1. Now you've seen that amazing B-roll footage. Let's take a quick cruise around. All right, so Nikki P, what are we doing right now?
I'm excited. I just want
Lay it
to
on the we'll lay it on the people.
quick little browse through, see what we got here. I mean, a good amount of the vendors are set up. All the early birds are pretty much done setting up, it looks like. So yeah, let's take a spin.
Yeah.
Walking around the Heinz Convention Center was pretty unusual because the actual setup was very old school in comparison to current day convention centers. This place definitely had a cool vibe to it, but you could tell that the building was just a little bit older and it wasn't as straightforward as some of the other sneaker cons that I've been to. And you could tell that the lighting was also a little bit more old school, so it was a little bit more dim throughout the entire setting. It was a really big setting, but you could tell it was just older.
Those white weirdos. There he is. I gotta come over and say, what up? This is homie CJ.
There you go. What's going on, everyone?
Shout out yourself right quick.
CJ, kid_kicks 303.
Boom,
My
baby.
partner over there. Yep, straight from Maryland. We're both from Maryland.
Jeez, okay, rock on, rock on. We'll check out the displays. Looking good, man, looking real good. So it's about time to undead stock a pair of shoes, one of my Grail pairs. So we're gonna get into that right now. But first I gotta change my outfit. This will be a nice little montage right here, a stripping montage. This is what everybody comes to the channel to see. Your boy, I know, right? I was expecting, I need some change right now. I don't have any change. Right? Probably, I should have warned you. Should have warned you. Here we are. Oh yeah.
Top's coming off.
Full Monty, here we go.
Uh-oh.
So we're gonna rock that Annie Moles. Tommy got this shirt for me way back in the day. Annie Moles.
Oh, Sex
Dude,
Panther.
this is what do we got?
Ooh.
That Willie O'Ree San Diego Gulls jersey. That's what's up. Gonna throw that on, a little vintage for you right there. It's hockey season, baby. Which means it's also hockey jersey season. Gotta get those. I don't care. I'm high socks. I don't care. I'm high. This is what it's like to put on a $1,000 pair of shoes right here. Dumb. I don't know why I spent that much, but with this shoe, I'm gonna be able to dunk on fools. And there we go, the undead stock. There we go, DBs. Let's hope the midsoles don't crack on me today, huh? That would be really unfortunate. Let's go, baby. Show is about to start in like half hour or so, and there's a massive line. I'm gonna get a quick little lap in before it gets started so you guys can see everybody primarily all set up. We got Nikki P and Lola taking care of the stand for just a quick minute.
Walking around when everybody had already set up was pretty dope to see because there were a lot of people that had a really amazing assortment of goods. There was definitely a lot of flavor of the week stuff at the convention, but there were a surprising number of people that were carrying a very unusual selection of kicks and also had really interesting ways to display the shoes too. I was pretty impressed with the showing at Boston because it was a lot different than any sort of West Coast show I've ever been to, but this was very impressive and there was a massive line before the show even got started.
Locked and loaded, SneakerCon Boston. We ready? We ready in here? It's gonna be a crazy day, that's for damn sure.
Someone came and made us an offer while you were gone.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What they make an offer on?
The cool grays, but they weren't on your list.
They weren't?
No.
What they make an offer at?
60, and I said no, and then they went 70, and I said I'll have to check.
70 would be good at.
Would it?
Yeah. It's fucking steal on them. All they gotta do is clean them.
Yeah. That dude, I'll recognize that dude, I think, when I see him.
Once the doors opened, there were a floodgate of people.
So we just had my homie come through. What's your name again, man?
Ryan.
Ryan came through, cashed out. He got a pair of Bread 11s and a pair of 2010 Kobe Grinches.
Awesome.
Rail shoe for him. Those are going right into the collection. I think they're about to stay there is what it sounds like.
Sounds awesome.
Thank you so much.
Till next
dude.
time.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for coming through.
First few sales of the day happened back to back to back. Pokemon cards also turned out to be a big draw.
Like, just grab some Pokemon cards. Sealed a good deal. Great guy right here.
Great guy.
Thank you, man.
Awesome.
Appreciate you, man. You take care of yourself.
As the day went on, more and more people came through to check out the spot.
What's up, guys?
What is up?
We got Foz. You guys remember Foz? He did so good opening a mystery box. $23 million. Doing good so far. A whole bunch of sales already. We had some good ones. We've made some money. Doing well. Got to cruise through. Let's see what's up. What's happening? How's the day going? Oh, look at this. There he is. Somebody else that we know. She also opened up a mystery box too. You guys remember Ashford? There's my mom. That's Susie. Her boyfriend Rob. Suze, if you had to guess, how much money do you think I spent on my shoes, on my feet?
I think you're probably a crazy amount that I would never do. I get my sneakers at Kohl's.
How much do you think I spent?
$200, $800, $800, $1,200, $1,000.
And my brother. Oh my God. It's a family affair here at SneakerCon. How great is this shit? The whole gang's here. There he is. We got Whitey in the building. We got Whitey's fiance in the building. We got Wits in the building. We got Foz in the building. And we have Susie in the building.
The day was really consistent with sales, and there were several times where I stepped away, only to find that Lola and Nikki P were in the middle of making a sale themselves.
We can do 450.
I go 460 on you. 460? All right, so we just got those Air Max 90 off-white blacks. My homie, what's your name there? Billy. Billy is getting them. And you want to shout yourself on ID or anything like that? Billy_Brennan10. Hell yeah, man. Thank you so much. Let me write you up a receipt and get you a little care package quick.
The East Coast definitely showed out, and all of the love and support that I got throughout the day, unreal. Thank you to all of the friends and family that stopped by.
Whoa, wait. What's up, dude? How we doing, man? How we doing? Hey, how are you, sweetheart?
Good.
Oh my God, you're
How are
actually
you?
here.
Of course.
Good to see you.
I'm gonna miss it.
Yeah, it's... Did you see my email?
Just walk by.
Oh my God, too funny.
Custom pair.
Did I what?
Custom pair.
What's that?
It's infant baby girl pair.
Really? Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Are you? No way. Really?
Took him a second, but he got there.
What? Congratulations. Wait, is this brand new?
It's about 5 months.
As the day went on, I couldn't help myself from checking out the rest of the convention.
Yo.
As Foz and I started to explore, we stumbled upon this amazing booth with some crazy customs.
This is fucking sick. Yo, so I actually just signed up for my first shoemaking class.
Oh yeah, with who?
SD Custom Footwear in San Diego.
November?
Raymar?
I'll
No.
see you there, bro. Let's go.
Dude, December.
You're doing December?
December,
Oh,
yes.
November,
Oh,
damn.
man.
I was gonna go in there right on Wednesday or something. Yeah.
No
dude.
shit.
I swear to God, it's so much
Yeah.
fun. I did the shoe surgeon class in LA back in 2018, I think. We did the Yeezy and the Jordan 1, and that's where the full reconstructions are down there. I've been making them for a little while, but doing all this shit, and then like you said, you gotta work your way up to that
Yeah,
shit, and then
yeah.
like you gotta keep this going in order to pay to keep going that shit.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Like, absolutely. What was your name again, man?
Sailboat.
Sailboat?
Yeah, we're coming in from San Diego, actually. That's why I'm taking the class down there. It's easy for me, you know?
That's so.
Enjoy yourself there, man. And if you need any sort of like recommendations while you're in town, just shoot me a message or whatever. We'll be in touch. Take care, guys. Look at that.
Does that happen a lot?
Every once in a while, dude.
As we ventured out further, we started to see some booths that had an insane collection of some crazy hype and crazy exclusive items, including a pair of Air Mags.
Hey! See anything you like yet?
There's a lot happening at this SneakerCon that
It's-
is not sneaker.
Yeah. Yo, thank you, dude. I just unDS'd him today. It was a personal grail. I picked him up at SneakerCon San Fran.
How much you got to drop on him?
Take a guess. I want to see what you think. I want to see what you think. What'd I drop on the DVs, my friend?
Maybe like 700.
A little bit more. 950. 950. But if you look on stock, 1450. So yeah, so I did all right. Yeah. So right here, I'm about to take Foz into the trading pit. So this is where the mongrels come out to play. We try to lowball the shit out of people, but you'll see there are some people in the trading pit today that could have an entire stand with how many sneakers they brought in and are just fucking roughing it on the floor. So let's check it out.
The trading pit is always different from SneakerCon to SneakerCon, but this one in Boston actually proved to be one of the bigger ones I had ever seen. There were probably a dozen people in the trading pit that had enough sneakers to have bought their own table, quite honestly. Things were still pretty busy, but you could tell they were definitely starting to wind down. There were a lot of tables that were damn near empty because they had emptied so much inventory through the course of the day. Overall, it seemed like a lot of vendors had a really successful day, and we definitely were one of those vendors.
The last of the remaining squad.
This is it.
Everybody else bounced out, but we're squatted up still.
Squad! What?
All right, here we go.
All packed up?
Heading out, we're packed up. Take another big old chug of this. Way too much caffeine on the day. Probably I'm working on like a full gram of caffeine right now.
We're on the way. No one knows where we're going, but it's working. This is where I used to work. This is appointment.
Is it really?
Yeah, I work here. Do you want me to go in front?
Somebody's gonna go in front.
Do you want Nikki to be too?
So you're just gonna like start ready. 1, 2, 3.
Alright, this is it. Last piece of equipment going in. Then that is a wrap. W-R-A-P. In case you wanted to know how to spell it. Put her there, Sail.
Just like that, we're done. We're home. Shipped back about 35, maybe 40 pairs of shoes. We were able to fit a whole bunch in the suitcases as well. Man, that was a crazy trip. I'm absolutely beat. I'm absolutely exhausted. Obviously, I didn't get any more footage towards the end. So many moving parts. It was awesome, though. It was a crazy, crazy good show. Much love to everybody from the East Coast that stopped by and showed us some love. Seriously, we felt that love out there. It was unreal. It was a huge shout out to everybody that came through my booth. Especially my family and my friends. I had like 25 people that I grew up with that don't even care about sneakers that just came out to the show because I was there. And I really can't tell you guys like how much that means to me. Like it's crazy. It really is. Definitely an event for the books. I will certainly be doing that again in the future. It's hard. It definitely is very time consuming, but it was so worth it, honestly. We sold a ton of shoes. Again, the East Coast love was real. Thank you guys for coming through, watching this video, and I hope that you're amped up for the close of the year because we just got another 2 major shows left to go, and then 2022 is upon us. Thank you guys for sticking around. I'm Sailboat, and I'm out of here.